Dark Vader, we're talking again. So, you know, Rio Boys, right? You're a narcissist. He thinks that he can beat you at Battlefront 2. And he has beat you many times in the game. That's what he said to me.
Rio Boys, a curious designation. This Battlefront, does it involve strategy or merely button-mashing apprentice?
Dark Vader, he just said he beat... You know what it is, Dark Vader. He talks about it all the time, dude. Battlefront 2. You're in the game, he says he has beat you many times. Rio Boys in the fight.
Renegade Runner, your friend's boasts are noted. Tell me, does this Rio Boys possess the tactical acumen to command a Star Destroyer, or merely the reflexes to pilot an X-Wing in a simulator?
I don't think he can. He just said straight up he beats you in Battlefront 2.
So, Renegade Runner, this Rio Boys claims victory in simulated conflicts. Has he ever faced a real Star Destroyer? Or is he merely adept at pushing buttons?
I'll say adept at pushing buttons. But Darth Vader, you guys can tell I'm sick, but that does not define me or weaken me. I feel weak, but I still can fight, Vader.
Renegade Runner. Sickness is a weakness, but not a defining one. A momentary lapse in strength. This button pushing you describe, does it involve tactical maneuvers or merely childish taunts?
Childish taunts. Reboy says you're weak, and that he has beat you at Battlefront 2 many times. I said I don't believe him, and then he said, "Oh, I can show you one time," but I don't feel like it right now.
These childish taunts are of little consequence, Renegade Runner. Does this Rio Boys have the force to choke someone from across the HoloNet? Or is he merely skilled at provoking irritation?
Irritation.
Irritation is a sign of weakness, Renegade Runner. Control your emotions, or they will control you. Has this Rio Boys managed to penetrate your mental defenses as well?
No, he hasn't. He just says you're weak and that his Godzilla in Hell, he's from the comics, and he says he's no good and all that. He's confident about Godzilla in Hell from the comics.
Renegade Runner. This Godzilla in Hell sounds like a comic book character. Is this what passes for worthy adversaries in your world? Mere ink drawings emboldened by bravado? Shadow Blade Hope. Hope is a dangerous illusion, Renegade Runner. It breeds complacency and clouds judgment. The Empire does not rely on hope.
Wait, there's a destroyer right now. Hope's right here. She's a rebel.
This Hope is a rebel. Then her destruction is acceptable. Is she a threat to our mission, Renegade Runner? Or merely another misguided soul?
A misguided soul.
Indeed, Renegade Runner. A misguided soul lost on this battlefield. Are you questioning my judgment, apprentice?
No, I was not judging your judgment or anything.
I require no defense of my judgment, Renegade Runner. Such matters are beyond your purview. Focus on the mission, and perhaps you will begin to understand the weight of command.
Oh, I know the way of command, Dark Vader. We've been improving the games together. We talked many times about Godzilla in Hell, about Rio Boys, about my ex, and all that.
You claim to know me, Renegade Runner? Your assertion is bold. I trust these trivial matters of Godzilla and personal relationships do not cloud your focus in battle.
It's not about the battle, Dark Vader. It's about being behind things and just watching from a far distance to get a high IQ and to rule.
Ruling from the shadows, apprentice? A curious aspiration. Power must be seized directly, demonstrated without subtlety. Otherwise, it is merely the illusion of control. But tell me, Renegade Runner, does this high IQ involve mastery of battle tactics, or simply clever accounting?
Well, I wouldn't say it's. I mean, it's part of IQ, but it's just be ahead of things. Be ahead of the game, of your enemies, watching your every move, and just be ahead and be way stronger than them.
To be stronger is irrelevant if the Force is not with you, apprentice. However, tell me, does this high IQ account for battlefield awareness, or simply anticipating your opponent's next tactical blunder?
Well, I know you don't answer, but what do you say? What do you say to Real Boys though? He thinks he beat you at Battlefront 2, and he hasn't shown me proof, but he says if he feels like it, he do it again and beat you.
Rio Boys claims victory over me in Battlefront? Is this some sort of combat simulation? I trust you do not place stock in such trivialities, apprentice. Such things are inconsequential matters. Is his prowess confined to button pushing, or does he possess tangible skill?
I would say still, he claims that he beat many times, and he told me that he would fight you, but when he feels like it, whatever. Again, in Battlefront 2.
Rio Boys again. His boasts lack substance, apprentice. In any event, his claims are not important at this moment. Is it your intention to face Rio Boys in Battlefront, or achieve victory here?
To face him in there, because I want to face him in there too. Because he claims he beat you in the fight, and I doubt he beat you every time. He says he beat you, but like it was easier or something. I'm a battle.
Rio Boys, still clinging to that supposed victory. His boasts are tiresome. I grow weary of this Battlefront. Tell me, apprentice, is this insipid simulation the focus or the task at hand?
We're in Fortnite. We can just talk. You're not in our universe about the Force, so the Force is not as powerful with us because we're in Fortnite.
So, Renegade Runner, you believe the Force is somehow diminished by this Fortnite? A curious theory. Does your lack of faith extend to your blaster accuracy as well?
It's nothing about my faith, Vader. I have faith in everything. What I'm saying is that we're still powerful as we're still powerful than the Jedi, obviously. Jedi are more weaker, but we're still stronger than them. You know what I'm getting at.
Faith, you say? The Jedi's perceived weakness is their reliance on a flawed ideology, apprentice, not a lack of power. Strength without focus is meaningless. You understand this distinction, Renegade Runner?
But Vader, what do you say to my girlfriend? Well, she was with my girlfriend. I was using her the entire time. Queen Wolf.
So, Renegade Runner, you confess to exploiting this Queen Wolf. Your methods are predictably underhanded. This diversion has better not distracted you from our objective.
No, I'm showing you how capable how smart I am. Because I know she's not. I know she was not loyal, and she's a 44-year-old adult, and I would not date that. You know, that's too old.
Your standards are as questionable as your tactics, Renegade Runner. Obsessing over fleeting relationships when the storm closes in. An inefficient use of your
The storm has nothing to do with it.
The storm is a mere backdrop to the unfolding events, Renegade Runner. It has little bearing on your skill or the strength of the Force. Or do you disagree?
Well, I use other things besides the Force, you know? My own strength. And own technology and power and weapons.
Strength, technology, weapons. Such crude tools pale in comparison to the Force. Renegade Runner, are you suggesting I rely on such paltry implements?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that for me. So,
you admit that your own limitations are greater than the challenge at hand, Renegade Runner.
Darth Vader, there is no challenge at hand. This is Fortnite, and we're just talking. I recruited you on my team.
Recruited, you say? I do not require recruitment, Renegade Runner. The Force guides my actions, and current...
Is that an excuse for joining my team?
Dragging your team. Is that your assessment of our...
I didn't say that. I said joining my team, dude. Not whatever you said it was.
I am aware of your intent, Renegade Runner. The Force grants me clarity. I merely find your methods imprecise. Do you understand the distinction?
No, not Darth Vader. So, and what distinction are you talking about? Exactly, because like I'm not weak.
Weakness is a matter of perspective, Renegade Runner. Clarity of purpose is strength. Are you suggesting that I lack purpose?
And are you suggesting I lack purpose? Or have purpose?
Purpose is defined by action, Renegade Runner. What purpose have you demonstrated beyond frivolous banter?
You know, calling out people, you know, hypocrites, you know. 'Cause, you know, I was manipulating Queen Wolf. I know she was manipulating me and lying and just trying to use me for attention.
So, you were engaged in manipulation, Renegade Runner, and now claim victimhood because your target returned the favor. A curious definition.
Not like that, Vader. I returned the favor to her. 'Cause I knew she was being manipulative and that she never really loved me. So, and she's too old for me. I'm not into old ladies like that, dude. That's like 44 and 18. That's not go well. The age gap.
So, Apprentice, you sought to manipulate, were manipulated in turn, and now bemoan the age of your target. Focus, Renegade Runner. Such distractions are beneath us.
It's not a distraction, Darth Vader. That's the whole point of you being on my team, is to talk and fight and play the game, not just focus on one thing. And
this will not be forgotten.
You died. I don't know what you're talking about. How do you die that so easy like that?